Hey there, Samitian here, and welcome back to Dark Souls. Last time we killed a Hydra, we got some new equipment, and today we're going to go back to the jungly area near Andre and do a little bit of exploration there. So these little jaunts into these areas with like the Hydra, the Valley of Drakes, and all that stuff, I've gotten basically everything I want out of these locations. For the current time, like, basically all I wanted was this sword and this shield. And that is it. So, I've gotten what I came here for, but a little bit of extra exploration doesn't hurt. A little bit of extra souls, a little bit of extra stuff. Maybe I can find some large Titanite shards to upgrade my falchion a little bit more. I don't actually know where all of the crystal lizards are in this game, so my straight sword might be level 3 for quite a while. Because I need to find another one to get more Twinkling Titanite. Probably look that up later. I actually do not really remember what exactly is over here. My assumption is not a whole lot, because this area will lead to an area that we can't get through yet. Ow. So yeah, this is a nice little foresty area, which is kind of cool. I have never... I shouldn't say never. I haven't been through this area in quite a while. But I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. Chopping down some trees. These guys drop a lot of random moss clumps. I should have come here before going to Blighttown, apparently, but I didn't remember. There is an item over there. I sort of remember how to get to that and sort of don't. Over here is a locked door. This is what we need the Crest of Artorias for. Here we have a hidden wall with a hidden bonfire. Very nice. I guess I should set it up. Did I mention that between videos I leveled my dexterity by 1? I don't think I mentioned that yet. I want to pump dexterity to around, I don't know, around 20. Currently, my damage output on my melee weapons is falling off quite a bit, so I would like to get at least a little bit of stats into dexterity, which is going to be my primary melee stat. And then I want to get to 30 faith, which is the next big level for faith. It'll get me some new spells in the near-ish future. So that's the plan for statistics. I seem to recall this area having a bit of some tricky stuff in it, like this living tree just blocking a path over here. I think this area is meant to be done like in the same, around the time that you find Andre, just based on how difficult it is. I do not know where I'm going. Why do I think there are invisible enemies here? Maybe I'm thinking of where past the Crest of Artoria store? What is the point of this area? There was one enemy inside? Between two trees? I think I'm missing something here. You look like you're going to stand up and hit me. Yep, you sure are. Oh, I do very little damage to you, but you also don't have a ton of health, so that's fine. Aha. It would be a lot easier for you to ambush me if you were not very loud about it. A partisan. Let's read about our new weapon. It's a spear. Spear with blade attached to broad point, boasts long reach and can slice. The wide range of the spear makes it adaptable to many situations. Its strength lies in its length, but in cramped quarters this backfires and slices ricochet off walls. Yeah, that's a downside with some of the bigger weapons. They'll clinky clanky along the walls. I feel like there's an item around here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Guarded by two more of these big robots and some trees. Oh. That tree, the invisibility these trees get when they stand up is very annoying. Bro, these statues got some reach. I don't like this encounter. I'm not doing very good. Fighting things more than one-on-one is difficult, as it turns out. Well, I've killed the trees. That encounter did not go the way I would like it to go. That's fine, that's what my heals are for. Elite Knight equipment. Up another tree. Two more trees. Oh lord. I can't roll? That's some bullshit right there. What do I do then? Oh, I know what to do. Block. Right. Can't roll block. That was fucking terrifying, though. You know what? I've got these lightning spears for a reason. I might want to use them. I woke up another statue. That is not part of the plan. Oh, that does not do nearly as much as I was hoping it would do. Okay. Back off. Heal up. Fight the final statue. That could have gone better. How's this elite knight stuff look? Helm of a nameless knight, perhaps an elite knight of Astora, although he was loath to give up on his undead mission, he perished at the undead asylum and went hollow. Is that the same flavor text as the knight armor? Okay, I think that hidden path down there leads to a different area. I thought it just looped back here, but I don't think that's right. Egg vermifuge. Excuse me, what the fuck is this? Removes parasitic egg from body. The egg bearers have chosen to serve the flames of chaos, and the egg symbolizes selfless choice. Naturally, these chestnuts are forbidden, but are allowed under special circumstances. Okay, this is something that I didn't show off, but back down in Quelaag's domain, there were those little eggy guys praying to Quelana. And if you let them touch you, or if you let them bite you, oh, that's like an aura. If you let them bite you, they can infect your head, and then your head can get like this egg thing on it. I, A, don't know what that does, and B, didn't really care to show it off. So, I just didn't. Okay, can you get your corpse off of me? Thank you. I think there's a summon for this fight. You don't summon Solaire here, right? Hold up. I need to make sure to summon Solaire whenever I can. Oh, fuck, You can summon him for Gaping Dragon. I missed that. Whoops. Oh well, I can find the, I can farm the things that I get from that, that's fine. Having a ranged option should... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say having a ranged option should make this fight a lot easier. Ow. Yeah, like that. Wow, this boss fight is significantly easier if you have a ranged attack. That was not in any way difficult. So we get a Soul of the Moonlight Butterfly. I could not tell you off the top of my head what you use that for. More importantly, we get 10,000 souls. That should give us another level up, which is nice. And up here... I do not remember what is past this boss. Oh, this is an Ember, isn't it? Oh no, Watchtower Basement Key. And an Ember. And a Homeward Bone. Okay. The Watchtower Basement Key is for that tower that I... Whoops. I did not mean to do that. I think the Watchtower basement key is for that tower that I saw yesterday, or last time I played, that I wanted to enter. So I will go do that today. Oh, these guys are up now instead of just hiding in the ground. That's funny. That's a funny little trick that they pulled. I appreciate that I'm getting a lot of random extra mosses. Okay, what's the best way to go through this area without encountering a ton of statues? I'm gonna try and take like a long loop around the left here. I wouldn't fucking have to do this if I didn't die and lose all of my souls. There we go. It's a lot easier to fight things if you fight them one-on-one, as it turns out. Let's go get my souls back, and then go... Was there anything over on this side of the bridge? No. Trying to look down to make sure that there's nowhere to, like, jump down to an item. I'm pretty sure I get that in a bit. That must be the side path that the trees were covering. Leads to that, I think. So the Divine Ember, I can give that to Andre, and he can ascend my weapons into Divine Weapons. Which sounds really good for a Faith build, but also... I already have the Astora's Straight Sword, which is probably good enough for my Divine Weapon for the rest of the game. I'm not going to need a Divine Weapon for most of the game. I'm just going to use it mainly now when it's a little bit better than my other options, and I'm going to use it in the Catacombs against the skeletons. The ideal situation is I get the 2 big boy faith spells. Well, I guess you can only use one of them, but the good, strong faith buff spells. I get that, and then I use that with the falchion. Okay, this path was what the tree was blocking. Ow. Rude ass frog. Okay, this area... I don't remember what's in here. I assume there will be tree enemies. Oh, there's another statue guy. Frogs. Frogs and souls and frogs and souls. Please drop. Oh, green blossoms. I don't know if I found a green blossom yet. Temporary boost to stamina recovery speeds. Uniquely bitter biting herb is sometimes harvested in large quantities, but is normally an annual plant found near water. So this gives us the same effect that our grass crest shield does. But requires us to use an item. So, would you rather use an item to save the weight from the equipment, or would you rather use the equipment so you don't have to use the item? That is the choice that you are making here. They might stack. I don't know if they stack. I don't know if I care enough to find out. And I'm pretty sure this passage leads to that item on the ledge that I saw earlier. Yeah. Now, if I was a gamer, I could make this jump. Making this jump will save maybe like a minute and a half, so I'm going to attempt to do it. And I'm going to turn it down to 30 FPS. Because maybe it's a placebo effect, but that seems to make the physics work better. We got a new ring. It's a wolf ring. Boosts your poise. One of the special rings granted to the 4 Knights of Gwyn, the wolf ring belongs to Artorius the Abyss Walker. Artorius had an unbendable will of steel and was unmatched with a greatsword. So more poise means if something hits us, it will be less likely for us to stagger. Or, less likely is the wrong word. Like, if you get hit by something powerful enough, you will stagger, which means it'll interrupt whatever you're doing, and you'll, like, do that animation where you, like, flinch. And the poise, more poise means you can take, like, more damage before that happens. So if I had a lot of poise, I could just let stuff hit me and, like, attack through it. I want to check out this tower over here. And then, I don't know if I'm going to climb the ladder or not. Does this ladder let you skip the Crest of Artorius? It might do that. I don't really remember. I mean, I guess I can climb the ladder. This is a later game. That leads to, like, a later game area, but I might be good enough to do it. That feels like it might be, like, slightly beyond my level. I want to get back to the catacombs. Because the catacombs are the, like, next place for equipment and spell upgrades for me. And I'm going to be going a little deeper into there than is necessary, I think. Because if you go deep into the catacombs, you unlock a decent number of more miracles for purchase. Okay, I want to make sure that nothing is following me. They're not. Okay. All right, it's time for fun. Hello, Mr. Fun Guy. You are terrifying, because if you hit me, I am going to fucking explode. So, I would like to... I don't think I can lure you out. That was way too slow. Okay, back off. Oh, he does follow me out. No, he doesn't. Okay, I'm gonna need to fight you in here. I just need to be very reactive here. Only attack when he attacks. Dodge the attacks. Why didn't I level up with these souls? Well, it wouldn't matter. Like, he kills you in one hit no matter what you do, but... Alright. I mean, I want to kill this guy. He drops something very nice that I would like to use. At least for a little bit. I wonder if I should use the falchion with my lightning resin. I haven't used any of that yet. Getting my souls back here is going to be annoying because I'm probably going to die in... Nope, I'm fine. This is fine. Just don't get hit, forehead. God, this guy has so much health. Hello? I was like, is this AI broken? What the fuck's happening here? Yep. Dodged too early and died. Oh, brother. I like to think that I'm good at this game, and then stuff like this happens, and I'm like, maybe I'm not good at this game. I do a lot of damage with Lightning Spear, but you are committed if you use Lightning Spear. Like, I'm going to take damage if I use Lightning Spear. That's like the main problem with it, is it's so unbelievably slow. It's really, really good in certain situations. Like, it destroyed the Moonlight Butterfly incredibly quickly. And against, like, lower 1v1 enemies, it can be pretty good. Oh, you can backstab them. I didn't know. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Just do a little bit of that. Uh-oh. Just give him a little bit of the backstabs then. Come on. Allow me to counter you. Uh-oh. Plunging attack. Ow. I did it. And we get Havel's ring. I think that guy was supposed to be Havel. Let's take a look at this. It boosts your max equip load. This ring was named after Havel the Rock, Lord Gwyn's old battlefield compatriot. Havel's men wore the ring to express faith in their leader and to carry a heavier load. So this increases our equip load by a lot. Like a lot. So we can now wear significantly heavier things and still fast roll. So let's see if I can find something that looks like a cool thing to wear. Can I wear this Elite Knight equipment that I just got? Probably not. No. What if I remove the helmet? No. Okay, so maybe we can't wear as much as I would like in fast roll. That's one of the annoying things about equip load is it's like you're only getting a quarter of the benefit of it, if that makes sense, if you're trying to keep your fast rolls. What about this sealer? Oh, let's try the gold hem stuff from Ceaseless Discharge. Oh, we look kind of spooky wearing this. And we can fast roll, it's nice. How about the sealer, the crimson stuff? Can fast roll this dude. This looks kind of cool. Not gonna lie. Let's wear this for a little bit. And if we come up the stairs, we arrive in the Undead Burg at a door that I think I skipped, but was locked. I don't remember if I looked at this door or not. Where am I? Oh yeah, this leads up to the Taurus Demon. Okay, I'm trying to decide if I want to continue in Darkroot Basin or not. That area I will need to go to later in the game anyways, so I might as well skip it for now. It doesn't give me anything that I think I care about. So I think I should just go back to the Undead Asylum. Not Undead Asylum, the Firelink Shrine. I mean, maybe I could go back to Undead Asylum. But Firelink Shrine seems like a decent area to go to. And then I can go to the Catacombs. I might go to Undead Asylum too, now that we have the key for it. Go back to our roots. Is this the fastest way to get back to Firelink? It might be. I don't know. I don't know. Did I kindle this bonfire? I did, okay. Let's level up while I'm here. A couple more points in Dex, just to make my damage a little bit better. This will also increase the damage of my falchion more because the falchion scales better. Let's get to like 20 or 25 dexterity, then go to 30 faith. And then we probably want a lot of dexterity. Should I buy some arrows while I'm here? I think I have enough arrows. Like, if I'm only using them to, like, lure things. So as you can see, I'm getting hit, but am not, like, staggering. That's what poise does. So it basically allows me to be a little bit lazier with my movement. I can get attacked and still be okay. I don't have my Ring of the Evil Eye anymore, which means I'm not getting incidental, like, healing from killing things. I might replace the Hawk Ring with that again, with the Ring of the Evil Eye. And the last thing we're going to do today is head into the Catacombs. An area that I said I was going to do at the very start of the game, but now I think it's time. It's going to get me a ring that I will really like. It'll get me some numericals. Yeah, we can't rest at this bonfire because the Firekeeper's dead. Our good friend over here has left us. I think I'm gonna keep Quelaag's Soul. I might make the curved blade from it. I haven't decided yet. Moonlight Butterfly I'm absolutely not using. Let me look up real quick if it's better to use the Moonlight Butterfly Soul or give it to Framt, because it's very different. Well, not very different, but they give you different amounts of souls. Soul of the Moonlight Butterfly. Okay. It gives you 1,200 or 8,000 if I feed it to Fram. So you get a lot more from feeding it to Fram. So let me do that. Hello.
I am. Is it?
Let me feed you this.
Farewell. Chose.
So I'm not making either of the Moonlight Butterflies a piece of equipment for this build, or for this character. Quelaag's Soul is a maybe. I might use it. Now, this area at the start of the game was a pain in the ass, but now we have a Divine Weapon, and Divine Weapons do extra damage to skeletons, which is nice. And will prevent the skeletons in the catacombs from reforming, which is something that they do, which makes going through the area extremely annoying. So waiting until we had the Astora Straightsword is probably the correct play. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Getting out of this place is going to be a pain in the butt. I wasn't really paying attention, but there are these exploding skull things that are coming out of here, so I should probably book it a little bit. You're heavily incentivized to go fast in this area. And by doing so, you get ambushed by skeletons. And if you do not have a divine weapon, the skeletons will just keep respawning, which is bad. But since we have a divine weapon, we can take things a little bit slower. We don't have to worry about the skeletons reforming on us. Which is good. I think this might be, once I get the bonfire, I think this might be a good place to stop. Now, say you don't have a divine weapon. Well, if you kill these guys are the ones, the necromancers, they're the ones that are keeping the skeletons up. So if you kill a necromancer, that prevents a certain group of skeletons in the dungeon from reforming. So if you do not have a divine weapon, the best way to go through this place is to rush and kill a necromancer, and then all the skeletons that have been reforming and stuff will no longer be alive and will stop chasing you. But we do have a divine weapon. Keep going dex. Let's go to 20 dex, then 30 faith, and then pump dex up to whatever the soft cap is. I think it's 40 in this game. Maybe it's 30. I think it's 40. And now that we have Havel's Ring, we're like a little bit beefier. We can afford to not take defensive stats for a while. Hopefully, maybe. Anyways, I think this is a good time to call it quits for today. Next time we're going to finish exploring the catacombs, or start exploring the catacombs. Probably not going to finish. And hopefully we'll get all the goodies that I would like to get out of here. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.